What's up everybody, Noble Comics here, and welcome to the first round of the quarterfinals of the Tournament of Power. We're getting close to the end, and our first match is going to be Vegeta versus Dr. Doom. First, let's look at the results of the last match, Mongol Sr. versus the Thing, and to no one's surprise, Mongol Sr. is going to win with about 80% of the vote, which means he'll be going up against Superman in his next fight. That out of the way, let's jump right into Vegeta versus Dr. Doom. Now, we look at what Vegeta has done so far, right? He defeated the Hulk. He defeated Doomsday. Now he's up against Dr. Doom. You might be foolish enough to think, well, this is clearly a wipe. Vegeta annihilates Dr. Doom, with one pinky, completely wipes the floor with him. But I don't think it's quite so simple, okay? Because Vegeta, we do know, just to recap, universal level, of course, extremely powerful. We've seen him go toe-to-toe with a god of destruction in the Tournament of Power. His Super Saiyan Blue evolution form is about on par with Goku's Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken form, so we know that he's extremely powerful, and even more powerful whenever he's in his Ultra Ego form, which he is during this fight. That brings on things like getting stronger the more that he's hit, way increased speed, strength, energy, all that stuff, of course, and destruction abilities like Hakai, being able to erase somebody from existence, as well as an energy drain ability. So this is peak Vegeta, most powerful, arrogant Prince of the Saiyans, versus Dr. Doom. Well, there's not many people on this list who I think could beat both Hulk and Doomsday. And like I said in that Vegeta versus Doomsday fight, if he beats Doomsday, who can stop him? But of all the people on the bracket, someone who I think could beat Hulk and Doomsday would be Dr. Doom. He doesn't have the raw power of those characters, obviously, but he has such a versatility of skills and abilities that he could do it. We've seen him manhandle the Hulk before. We know he's taken hits from the Hulk, taken hits from the Thing. He's manhandled these people before. He is extremely strong and durable. His technology is super advanced, and he's a super genius. But what I think is going to give him a potential edge in this fight would be his magical abilities. So we know that magic exists in the world of Dragon Ball. Most recently, we saw Moro in the Dragon Ball Super manga use magic to quite an impressive degree, as he was able to absorb the energy of Goku and Vegeta. He was able to absorb entire planets of their energy, boosting his power even further, and was able to go toe-to-toe with Ultra Instinct Goku. And when it comes to Dr. Doom, his magic is no slouch either. He was trained by Morgan Le Fay, among other people, and Doctor Strange has even said that he is skilled and powerful enough to be the Sorcerer Supreme. With his magical powers, he can absorb energy, shoot energy, summon things like the Crimson Bands of Sidorak to imprison people, stuff like that. Magic in the Marvel Universe is pretty wide open. You can do pretty much anything with it. But I do want to say that he does and has shown the ability to absorb energy with magic and even without magic. He was able to absorb Silver Surfer's energy. He was able to absorb the energy from Galactus' ship. And in the Secret Wars storyline, we don't quite know how, but he was able to absorb the energy of a Beyonder, which is multiverse plus level reality warping, and was able to take their energy and become a god briefly. All that to say, Dr. Doom is no slouch. Vegeta does have all of the physical advantages right out the gate, right? Vegeta could blitz the guy down. He's definitely, 10 bajillion times faster. Much, much faster. Much stronger. A much higher power output, right, than Dr. Doom. Though, Dr. Doom does have insane durability and can summon shields to tank hits from people like, the Hulk. So, who knows if that would be able to stop Vegeta. But what we do know about Vegeta and Dr. Doom is they're both extremely arrogant, right? And I know Vegeta would not just immediately go Ultra Ego, blitz down Dr. Doom and rip his head off. Like we saw with Broly, he's going to start in his base form and work his way up as he sees fit. Because, like Saiyans, he cherishes the fight. He wants to make it last. He wants to punk his opponent. In Dr. Doom, though he is very arrogant, again, he is a super genius, and I think that would give him some sort of advantage. He would definitely notice that Vegeta has all this untapped potential, that he's not going his all. He's leaving himself, not really leaving himself open, but he's definitely not going all out from the very start. So Dr. Doom may be able to use that to his advantage. I don't know how Dr. Doom could win, but I know that he could, right? The man is probably the second smartest person in the Marvel Universe. Combined with all his abilities, I think he would at least be able to stay in the fight long enough to come up with a plan, right? Vegeta, again, probably not starting out in Ultra Ego. He's probably starting out in base form. Even in base form, he'd be able to thrash Dr. Doom, more than likely. But Dr. Doom's not a purely physical character like Vegeta is, right? And I think if he was able to use his magic in the same way that Moro did, right, and absorb Vegeta's energy, or perhaps absorb the energy of whatever planet they're fighting on, something like that, I see that there's a chance that Dr. Doom could take this. It's all in the technique, right? He's a very technical character. But he could, I think, trap Vegeta, absorb his energy, redirect it, and win. Do I think that is what would happen? I don't know. This is actually a tough one, because my gut just says Vegeta stomps, right? Vegeta would just wipe the floor with this guy, wouldn't even be close. But I can't sleep on Dr. Doom. The man's probably the best villain in the Marvel Universe. He's done crazier things before. Because remember, this is the guy who absorbed, aka defeated, a Beyonder, which is like a literal God uppercase G, creator of the universe type of thing. Able to throw hands with people like the Hulk. Magic on par with Doctor Strange. I'm just saying there's a chance. I'm not saying he would win, but I'm saying there's a chance. But as always, go vote. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you in the next video.